Good evening. This is HorseRacingNation.com handicapper Jared Horak. This is my final video in my 2013 Del Mar video series. In this video, we're going to recap Week 6, and then we're going to preview Week 7 and Week 8. There are 7 live race days left for Del Mar this Wednesday through Sunday, and then they're going to race on Labor Day Monday, and then that Wednesday of Labor Day week as well will be their closing day. The Poly Track surface last week, we had 7 wire-to-wire winners. 2 of them were at 5.5 furlongs, 1 at 6 furlongs, and then 3 of the wire-to-wire winners were around 2 turns, 1 at 8 furlongs, 1 at 8.5 furlongs, and then Game On Dude in the Pacific Classic at 10 furlongs. Now the turf course, the turf sprint, we did have another wire-to-wire winner. So if you're playing those turf sprints at this point and throughout the whole meet, speed has been strong. Occasionally you'll get a late runner that will pop up and win one of those turf sprints. And then route races, for the most part, the whole meet has been playing the same. Stalkers and closers have been best. You pop in an occasional wire-to-wire winner. The jockey standings, Rafael Bejarano now at 41 wins, comfortably in front. He's been in front for most of the meet, and he's well in front of the second place rider, Martin Garcia, with 24 wins. Edwin Maldonado sits third at 23. Your trainer standings, John Sadler, he's got 23 wins. He leads the way. Doug O'Neill and Bob Baffert, they're tied for second with 18 wins. Then you have Jerry Hollendorfer with 16. And then Peter Miller had a decent week. He sits 5th in the standings with 14 wins. And then Garrett Gomez has been his go-to rider. They did team up for a couple wins last week. They had a few the week before. So they seem to be a good jockey-trainer team going into the last week of the meet. I believe they team up together in the first race on Wednesday to end the meet here. So that's one to look at, a contender at this point, anytime that Peter Miller and Garrett Gomez team up, give an extra look to that horse. And then trainer Neil Drysdale, he was struggling a bit this year. He doesn't have a lot of horses, but he really started to catch fire last week. He had a couple good winners on the turf course, and his barn definitely seems to be going in the right direction. So watch him the rest of the year as we get into Santa Anita, Hollywood, and then the Santa Anita Winter Meet. Drysdale, and especially maybe Breeders' Cup Day. And if Drysdale runs a horse on Breeders' Cup, it's probably going to be well meant. So now let's recap the Pacific Classic. It was a one-horse race. Game On Dude just dominated start to finish. Now, when you let a good horse like Game On Dude just get away with a slow pace all by himself, you can forget it. He's going to win. And on paper, it didn't look that way. You had Endorsement on the inside. You had Delegation from Canada, Blue Skies and Rainbows. All those horses were expected to show speed, but Endorsement didn't go from the inside. And then Delegation from Canada under Luis Contreras, he decided to not let Blue Skies and Rainbows in front, and the jockey was so concerned about that horse that they let Game On Dude just skip out to an easy lead, and he romped, earning a 113 Beyer speed figure. Kettle Corn ended up running second there in a 3-horse photo over his stablemate You Know I Know, and then 2-time Pacific Classic winner Richard's Kid ended up 4th. So Game On Dude may go right to the Breeders' Cup Classic. He's having an outstanding year, and right now he's your favorite for Horse of the Year honors. Now let's talk about the final stakes races that are going to be coming up. We have the Del Mar Debutante that's going to be run on Saturday on August 31st. In that race, She's a Tiger, putting blinkers on for the first time. She finished second to Concave in the Grade 2 Sorrento Stakes at Del Mar last time. Both of those horses are going to come back, and maybe the blinkers on will make the difference and help her possibly turn the tables on Concave in that Del Mar Debutante. Now the Del Mar Derby is going to be run on Sunday, September 1st. In that one, they're going to split it into 2 divisions because so many horses are interested in running in the Del Mar Derby. Some of those horses, Garvino, Den's Legacy, Rising Legend, Gabriel Charles, and Dice Flavor. A lot of those horses ended up running in the divisions of the Oceanside and the La Jolla, and they look like some major players in each division, depending where they draw. I'm especially interested in Gabriel Charles. I liked him in his division of the Oceanside. He finished strong in that 1-mile race. He may like the extra distance of the 1 1/8, sit back, make a nice late run. Maybe he can get up this time, and hopefully at a little bit of a price. On Labor Day Monday, they're going to run the Yellow Ribbon Stakes. The trainer Christophe Clement, he did ship a horse in, Discreet Mark, to win a stakes race at Del Mar, and he's going to have 2 horses nominated. Not sure if they're coming or not, but we'll have to see. If they do show up, you know that they're well meant because Clement has a stakes win, and then he had a horse in the maiden ranks, Red Vine, win on the turf as well at this Del Mar meet. So Naples Bay and Ruthania are the two horses that Christophe Clement has nominated to the Yellow Ribbon. So if they show up on Labor Day, consider one or both live in that event. And then on closing day, on Wednesday, September 4th, we're going to be running the Del Mar Futurity. And two of the favorites in that race, the horses that finished first and second in the Best Pal Stakes at Del Mar, Albert's Hope and Celtic Moon, they figure to take a lot of action. Expect Bob Baffert to have something in there, probably John Sadler as well. And so that race, just like I said, the Best Pal horses look solid, but expect Baffert and Sadler to have some players in that event as well, possibly Doug O'Neill. So that will wrap up this Del Mar video series. Now, if you're still interested in Southern California racing, you go over to pick6blog.com. I cover Hollywood Park, Del Mar, Santa Anita, daily Pick 6 races from those tracks. So if you're interested in those, you go over to pick6blog.com. Not just Pick 6 tickets. I have live long shots, horses to watch, and the way that the track was playing, track bias information, hot jockey trainer teams. All that information can be found on a daily basis at pick6blog.com. And we're going to be starting a new video series, one that we always start about this time of year, our Kentucky Derby Top 10 list. We always start it each September, and I'm going to be shooting that video. So if you go over to horseracingNation.wordpress.com, you'll see the written top 10s along with the video series that we're going to be kicking off this September. So stay tuned to that. And that'll wrap up this week's video and this video series. It's been fun doing the Del Mar series. And until next time, this is HorseRacingNation.com handicapper Jared Horak. Good luck at the races.